So I've been reading this book. It's called As Man Thinketh by James Allen. And there's actually two books in this same book. There's As a Man Thinketh, and then there's also it includes the bonus book From Poverty to Power. So I'm on, I believe it's like chapter 3 or something like that of Poverty to Power. Anyway, I'm going to read a little excerpt from this book. And my recording thing on this is like lagging or whatever. But anyways, whatever. Where was I? Okay, so whether one is fearful or fearless, foolish or wise, troubled or serene, within that soul lies the cause of its own state or states, and never without. Okay, we're getting to the good part. Hold on, just buckle up. And now I seem to hear a chorus of voices exclaim, "But what do you really mean to say that outward circumstances do not affect our minds?" I do not say that, but I say this, and know it to be an infallible truth, that circumstances can only affect you insofar as you allow them to do so. Yeah, let that sink in. You are swayed by circumstances because you have not a right understanding of the nature, use, and power of thought. You believe, and upon this little word belief hang all our sorrows and joys, that outward things have the power to make or mar your life. By doing so, you submit to those outward things, confess that you are their slave, and they your unconditional master. By so doing, you invest them with a power which they do not of themselves possess, and you succumb in reality not to the mere circumstances, but to the gloom or gladness, the fear or hope, the strength or weakness which your thought sphere has thrown around them. Yeah, swallow that pill. I knew two men who, at an early age, lost the hard-earned savings of years. One was very deeply troubled and gave way to chagrin, worry, and despondency. The other, on reading in his morning paper that the bank in which his money was deposited had hopelessly failed and that he had lost all, quietly and firmly remarked, firmly remarked, "Well, it's gone. And trouble and worry won't bring it back, but hard work will." He went to work with renewed vigor and rapidly became prosperous, while the former man, continuing to mourn the loss of his money and to grumble at his bad luck, remained the victim and tool of adverse circumstances, in reality of his own weak and slavish thoughts. The loss of money was a curse to the one because he clothed the event with dark and dreary thoughts. It was a blessing to the other because he threw around it thoughts of strength, of hope, and of renewed endeavor. If circumstances had the power to bless or harm, they would bless and harm all people alike. But the fact that the same circumstances will be alike good and bad to different souls proves that the good or bad is not in the circumstance, but only in the mind of those who encounter it. And there I will leave off on this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed reading it. Maybe I'll read more to you later.